So let's take a look at what we see here. I'll mark the cursor. I think this is where the ball's going to get hit. Okay, there it is. Go back. We'll back it up again. Again, we're going to look at this defensive player here. Platform, hands are low, tight to the body, certainly formed along her midline. And then you can see she dives and moves it in the path of the ball. On the other side, with Washington, you see the same thing. So here we go. We're going to look at this libero on the left. Look at that platform, right? So platforms together early. She seems to be the only player out of the floor defenders doing it on the Washington side. And there it is. Where are we looking? I think it's going to be this player again in left back on the right. Did you guys catch it? I'll try not to pause it. I'll let you watch it full speed. So you can see what I'm saying, right? We see it in serve reception and on defense. Platforms together early. Uh-oh. Why does that disappear? And there we go. Here we have another dig on the right side. Okay, so middle back this time is where the ball will get hit. Platforms together. By the time it's almost on her, she's got to make that move, that read, that guess, and move her arms into position. So, you know, on defense, everything happens even faster. You know, I don't know how many feet that is between the hitter and this defender, but she's probably about 15 feet deep on a bit of a diagonal. So I don't know, let's call it 18 to 20 feet. But it's moving faster than it is. She's got even less distance to react and make a play. So really it's all about her read and her position. But if she's going to dig the ball with her platform, I think it's got to be ready. You know, she needs to reduce the amount of movements from now until when she hopes to dig the ball. And one of those movements is right here. If you watch her arms, you can see her left hand there. This is a move of forming her platform and getting her hands together. Okay, so I don't know. Is this the ball right here? This blurry thing? Yeah. So her platform is now set. This ball is almost to the 10-foot line on her side now. Now I think she sees it, right? So her eyes have seen the hit, sees where the ball is going. She's processed it, and now she's reacting and kind of, well, responding, really, making her move. And that's kind of, once her arms were formed, it became one fluid movement to make contact and dig that ball. So ball was hit. I'd say she made 2 moves there. I don't know that she... And, you know, maybe you're thinking, all right, well, if her arms are apart and she could just make one fluid movement to the ball, which would include forming her platform and moving them in the path of the ball all at the same time. I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and I think that's a great idea. And I think you see that it happens sometimes on defense. But boy, is that hard to do. And generally, when you do make one move to the ball, forming the platform and getting behind it and dig a ball without your platform ever coming together, you know, really what you're trying to do is you're trying to prevent a kill, you know, when you're on defense. You don't care if the ball is dug perfectly in that scenario, a hard hit ball. You're just trying to make sure that it doesn't hit the ground and terminate the play. So you're not aiming anywhere but really up. I don't know who digs this ball. Okay, perfect timing. Here's exactly what I'm talking about. Back this up. We're looking at this player here, number 15, left back. Arms are apart in front of her knees. Great positioning here to be inside of this, inside this block here. That wasn't a great line. Ball has crossed the net. Arms are starting to come together. She's turned her body. She's forming her platform and moving to the ball. It's hard to tell here if that's a 2-arm dig or a 1-arm dig. But it looks to me like a 1-arm dig. And her platform never actually came together. Or if it came together, hands touched, it came apart again to stop the ball. And that's, I mean, that's great defense. That's what you want. You want the ball. I've been talking about this a lot lately. The ball wants to do two things. Okay, the ball wants to bounce and it wants to roll. And when it hits your platform, it's going to do one of those two things. It's going to bounce upward, or it's going to kind of roll off your platform, off your arm, and skip away or bounce away. But there she gets a good bounce, keeps it forward and in play. And sure, they send a free ball and don't get any offense out of it, but they've extended the rally. And, you know, she denied the hitter a kill. That's what you want in that scenario. Same rally. There it is again. A little bit more of a controlled dig there. A little old school double knee drive. So we're watching the same player. There, her platform comes together. That was her first move. Second move now is towards the ball, and she does a nice job of getting under that thing to pop it up. Look at that. And they come up with the win on that point. That's great. I think we might be looking at this player here in middle back. Yep. Off the thumbs. Denied the attacker a kill. Extended the rally. Had another shot. Didn't work out for them, but you know, that's kind of what defense looks like when you're, you know, facing a hard hit ball. This defender's one-on-one here with that hitter and the block. So let's kind of freeze frame it. Here's contact. There's her first move to get her arms and platform together. You can see ball is traveled about 10 feet. You know, it's almost to this 10-foot line. And there she makes the move to get it behind the ball. And I believe it just goes off her thumbs or her wrists. There's the bounce. I know it's really blurry and I apologize for that, but what I'm seeing is her arms are coming apart. That ball has hit the platform and is bouncing. So really it doesn't matter what her arms do now. It's not going to affect the result here because the ball has already rebounded. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff as far as preventing a kill there. Okay, we're talking about defense again. Look at the scenario. Perfect pass. This middle kind of gets caught, you know, holding with her middle, rightfully so. Setter on the other side makes a nice job of isolating the outside, getting that one-on-one. Here we are. So there's a huge gap here. And that ball was kind of worked almost behind them, these two defenders, in this, you know, in this seam here. So that really, it should have been a kill. So you're going to live with this. And you just try again. All right.